So, a quick update. It's been 8 weeks now since I passed my my class 1, and as you might be able to see from the size of it, I'm still driving a class 2. If you can see in the back, steel deliveries today. So thought I'd give a quick update on what's been going on and why I'm still driving a class 2. Okay, here we are again, back on the road, on a class 2, as I said before, doing steel deliveries around North Wales. So I quite enjoy this. It's I like the scenery. You get quieter roads, as you can see. Tend to get friendlier people. So what went wrong with me, my class 1 driving, having passed my test 8 weeks ago now? I passed my test. A week or so after that, went on holiday, came back off holiday, dropped back into class 2 work, doing bin rounds, and then a member of the family got COVID symptoms and got a positive PCR test, so we were locked down for 10 days, or self-isolating for 10 days as a family basically, and that's over now. We've all got clear PCR tests, we've got no symptoms, so we're back to it again. But I'm not in a class 1. In North Wales, it's as mentioned in the last video, it appears to be that the class 1 work is tramping, which is not really what I want to do. Just want to be a day tripper. Don't want to be away all week. I only want part-time agency work, which is unusual for most people, but it suits my situation just to work as and when I please. So the class 1 work seems to be a bit further afield, closer to warehouses, regional distribution centres that we don't have in Wales, and it tends to be more away all week. Glad I did my class 1 licence. I'll probably give it a go and have
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
have a week or two tramping, see what I think of it. But ultimately it's not what I want to do. But this, on the other hand, it's I don't think it gets much better than this. Doing steel today. Got a bin round Llandudno, be down on the beach for dinner tomorrow.
At the roundabout, take the first exit to A548.
Having the weekend off. And then I'll volunteer to go back in onto the bins on Monday and Tuesday, on Thursday. So I'm being kept busier than I really wanted to be honest, which is good. I feel like I'm helping out a little bit.
In 4 1/4 miles, turn left. left onto Kegger Fall.
There's been a lot of talk about the driver shortage. Now, considering there's such a chronic shortage of drivers, how come they're not after me just for the odd day here and there? I think the problem is, it's not a shortage of drivers, it's an unwillingness for the industry to pay the going rate to retain the drivers that they have and encourage the drivers that have left back into the industry. If there was such an issue with driver shortages, why are we left sitting on a bay at regional distribution centres for hours on end waiting to be unloaded? Last night on the TV they were on about a shortage of ambulance drivers and bringing the army in. Of course you've got a shortage of ambulance drivers when they're sat for a 12-hour shift with a patient on board waiting to unload into the hospital, and the hospitals won't accept them because as soon as they accept them it goes on their list and they've got a time that their clock starts ticking at that point, and that they've got targets to meet for seeing to patients within so many minutes, hours of them arriving in the hospital. So you've got the poor guy, head of the ambulance service, apologising for the lack of ambulance drivers when it's not his fault, it's the people who are running the hospitals playing maths, figures and target hunting at the patient's expense. Right, we've not been to this place before, so we have to concentrate a bit on where we're going on this one. It's no phone number to call them. It's a farm and we're heading into Rill. Not many farms in Rill. Let's see how we get on. Oh, is that the speed awareness van parked up on the side? They normally park there. So that's my story with the Class 1. I'm enjoying driving the Class 2s. I'm enjoying meeting people, doing the little short trips, the drop-offs, the meeting normal people, seeing the scenery around North Wales. And at the moment, yes, I'd like to put that feather in my cap of having driven a Class 1 professionally, but there's no great will to do it really. It's there if I need it. We'll see what happens in the future. So I'll call it a day for now. I've waffled on long enough. If you want to see more of this, hit the subscribe button, doesn't cost anything, cancel it anytime, and if you liked it, give us a thumbs up, helps with the algorithms, and tell me down below in the comments what you think the issues is with the HGV industry. I also think that they're trying to bring cheap slave labour in basically from poorer Eastern European countries, which is keeping UK drivers' wages down. But I know how much I'm getting paid. I'm happy with what I'm getting paid. But, you know, I wouldn't be happy doing the hours that some of the drivers are doing to get what would be called a decent living wage to make life comfortable, you know. Anyway, you can always drop some comments down below, let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.